Welcome to Being Africa, where we tell stories to inform, inspire, and involve you in the fight against NCDs. Stories are powerful, stories give hope. So, what is your story?
My name is Achieng Otieno, the founder of Being.Africa. Being.Africa is an initiative of online voices that is meant to inform, inspire, and involve everyone in the fight against non-communicable diseases. The reason as to why we founded Being.Africa is because of the alarming rates of deaths as a result of non-communicable diseases.
I was told, Sally, we have done pap smear, but we have found some abnormal cells. So we want to do further tests just to determine what the problem could be. And then I'm called and told, you have cervical cancer, stage 2. And remember, I have already lost my babies. So I have HIV, so being told I have cervical cancer meant I was going to lose my womb. So that meant I was not going to have babies again.
According to the World Health Organization, 41 million people die annually out of non-communicable diseases, and 71% of them come from the low and middle income countries.
My name is Lucy Njeri Kariuki, and I'm a mother of 3, a wife, and I'm a breast cancer survivor. The reason why I'm here is because we want to change this narrative. And it is very true, it is changeable. It's just that the space is not there. And maybe if we have more of us speaking out of experience, things can change.
Kenya alone, we have over 41,000 cases that are being diagnosed annually of these non-communicable diseases. So when you're talking about NCDs or non-communicable diseases, we are talking about cancers, we are talking about diabetes, we are talking about hypertension, we are talking about stroke, we are talking about all chronic conditions that you may think about. Why Being.Africa? So we are looking to bring stories that will inform. First of all, give information about what these non-communicable diseases are. Secondly, to inspire the lived experiences, patients who've gone through this, who are living with these conditions. Others who've been in the conditions and they are now been declared free. In 2017, I lost a very close relative to throat cancer. And just recently, in July, I lost my wife to heart condition, which I later came to learn that it's cardiomyopathy. So the fight against non-communicable diseases is more personal, and that's my reason for being.
So he told me colostomy meant because now your colon has been removed, your rectum has been removed, and because the rectum is attached to the anus, all that was removed so that cancer doesn't spread. So because you have to eat, digestion will take place and you have to pass stool. You don't have a passage for stool. So colostomy is the new passage of stool for you. So that means they opened your stomach and pulled out the colon, the colon that was left, and sutured it on top of the skin to make a hole for the passage of stool. So that is colostomy. Unfortunately, you have to live like this for the rest of your life.
So out of the Being platform, we are going to get stories from the caregivers. What are their experiences? What are their challenges? What are their success stories, which we are aiming to inspire, inform, and involve you in the fight against non-communicable diseases.
These doctors were like, we are suspecting it is cancer of the throat. But what you'll do, the stage he has reached, just go back with him to the house and give him the best. So we were like, what was the best? Here you're told your dad is dying. What is the best? Oh, have the good memories you've been with him. You're just looking at your dad and you know he's dying. Because there was nothing. The only thing is just to give him medication for pain and all that stuff.
That is when now my journey started as a caregiver. As much as I'm not a medical person, but I wanted to learn and see what is this cancer? What is this being told just sit at home and wait for your father to die?
I would like to invite you to Being.Africa. I would like you to, if you have a story, feel free to reach to us at SEMA at Being.Africa. We'll come to you. We'll give you a platform where you can tell your story just as it is, and basically let it not be lost on us why we are telling these stories. We are telling these stories to inform the public about the conditions that we are talking about. It's to inspire other people who are in these conditions just to come out and tell their stories, and also to involve everyone in the fight against these conditions, because some are treatable, some with the right support, people are able to live longer, and with the right information, people are able to manage their conditions better.
Thank you for being with us and for watching our powerful and inspirational stories. Make sure you are informed, inspired, and involved in the fight against NCDs. Make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms at Being.Africa. I've been your host, Valerie Aura.